One of the few tattoos I regret. What's Gucci YouTube, back with another video. This video is very long awaited. I recently did a girlfriend colors in my tattoo video, and I had a lot of you guys in the comments ask me to do an explaining my tattoos video, which I have done in the past, but I only probably had like 5, 6, 7, 8 tattoos at the time, and that was also like 2 years ago. Now I have probably around roughly 25, I don't know the exact number of tattoos that I have, and I'm also not done. I still plan to get many more, but I get people asking me all the time, what does that tattoo mean? Oh, what does that tattoo mean? Why'd you get that tattoo? This and that. So I want to do another tattoo explaining video and just pretty much explain to you guys the meaning behind each of my tattoos or why I got it, etc, etc. Also, I think I'm getting sick, so if I sniffle a little bit in this video, don't mind me. So yeah, I don't really know where to start. Maybe I'll just start from the order in which I got the tattoo. First tattoo, the first tattoo I ever got. Most basic tattoo I probably have. I have a few basic tattoos that don't have a lot of meaning. But the first one being this one right here. It says California along my forearm. Pretty basic. I know probably I'm not the only one that has this tattoo. I was born and raised in California. So yeah, I got California on my forearm. Next, I have the lion, which I still have yet to get finished. I think I got this tattoo when I was 18 or 19. It was the second tattoo I got. Because it was the second tattoo I got, I wasn't used to the pain yet, so I never finished it. We got about 3/4 of the way done, and I kind of just told the guy to stop, or told him let's take a break, and that I would come back. Turns out I never came back because recently after that, I moved out of my hometown down to Los Angeles, and I still have yet to get that finished. So it's, you know, it's missing some shading. The eyes aren't done. Like the whole tattoo isn't finished. So yeah, that's the second one I got. Following that tattoo, I believe it was either this or these. I'm gonna say it was the pineapple. I think it was the pineapple one. So after the lion, I moved down to LA. A few months after that, I get a big ass pineapple on my neck. For those that are new, I guess this will explain why I have a pineapple on my neck. For starters, I wanted to get a tattoo that stood out, that made me different from the average person or the average YouTuber, influencer, whatever I was at the time. And I also wanted a pineapple tattoo because a lot of people would call me Pineapple Boy. And that's no cap. People would actually call me Pineapple Boy because my hair at the time, I wore it in like a man bun, not really a bun, more of like a pineapple, I guess, where it stuck like straight up like a pineapple. So yeah, people call me Pineapple Boy. So I wanted to get a pineapple tattoo. I was gonna get it on my forearm. I really didn't have any tattoos right here at the time, but instead, like I said, I wanted a tattoo that would stand out. So I decided to get a pineapple on my neck. I went to a new tattoo shop. I just moved to LA. And I pretty much just told the guy, hey, slap a pineapple on my neck. Turns out it's a very big pineapple. One of the few tattoos I regret. I don't regret the whole idea, the whole pineapple, but I do regret the size of it. Because it's big, it takes up a big portion of my neck. It doesn't leave room for any other tattoos around my neck. And yeah, so that's the story behind the big ass pineapple on my neck. Following this one, the same day I got a YouNow. It's the YouNow app logo. For those that don't know YouNow, it's a broadcasting platform. It's basically the app where I started my social media career, you could say. And it's also the reason kind of what let me move to LA in a way. For those that know, I've been broadcasting on YouNow for about almost 4 years this next month, September, I believe. And I got a lot of memories on this app. I still broadcast to this day. For those that aren't familiar with YouNow or you want to watch me live, I go like 2 or 3 times a week. That link will be in the description below. I started broadcasting on there. I was living at home. I was living at my mom's house. And I'd broadcast every day, pretty much. Like 5 or 6 hours a day, every day, 24/7, 7 days a week. And I started off doing it just because I enjoyed it. You know, it was different. I was actually a really shy, antisocial kid growing up. But this kind of like, YouNow brought me out of my shell a little bit, you know? Then I also realized that you could make a little bit of, you know, a little bit of moolah off of YouNow. So I started grinding even harder. You know, I wanted to get out of my mom's house. I quit my job months prior because I wanted to take social media serious. At the time it was, you know, there wasn't a lot of influencers. There wasn't a lot of, I mean, there was a lot of YouTubers. I didn't even know about YouTube back then, but there was not a huge amount of social media influencers that did it as their job. You know what I'm saying? So I took You Now serious as if it was a job. I wasn't making money yet. I was still living at my mom's house. But because I was taking it so serious and spending all my time on the internet, live streaming on You Now, my mom didn't realize that it could potentially be a job. A full-time job. So long story short, my mom kicks me out because I wasn't paying my full phone bill, I guess. But yet I kept telling her, one day, Mom, I'm gonna make money doing this and that. The moral of the story is I got this tattoo because eventually, after my mom kicked me out, I was able to start making money live streaming. I was living at my sister's at the time. And then I moved to LA shortly after because I made enough money on You Now to move to LA, and that sparked like my whole social media career, and that's the reason why I got that tattoo. So this one kind of, it means a lot to me. I kind of regret it just because it's this green app logo on my wrist. But at the same time, it brings a lot of memories, and this app, it lifted everything up for me. So yeah, so that was the 4th tattoo I got. After that, me and my brother, we both got matching 1996 tattoos because it's the year I was born. I got mine right here, he got his right there as well. And so yeah, that's the story behind my 1996. Those were the first finger tats I ever got, or first hand tats, period. There's not much of a story behind that, just 1996. And after that, I believe here's the rose. It's my birth flower. There's not much of a story behind that. I've always wanted a hand tattoo. I mean, since I was a kid, I always wanted sleeves. So I've always wanted a lot of tattoos, so this is nothing new. But so then I got this. I didn't color it in. I was gonna color it in the day I got it, but it hurt too bad. I wasn't used to the pain, and yeah, so I left it like that, and 2 years later, it's still not colored in. So yeah, so that's a rose. After that, I think it was the #LastFam. If you don't know what #LastFam is, then you obviously fake fan or you're not subscribed or whatever. #LastFam is, it's my family, it's you guys, it's my supporters. Sadly, my username is no longer what it used to be. The way LastFam came about is my username on Instagram, You Now, Snapchat, pretty much all platforms, my username was last_man. And it was that since I was in high school, since anyone knew who I was. But a couple years back, my account got hacked on everything, and I lost that username. So I still got the LastFam tat, I still got the LastFam merch, I still rep LastFam, that's still my family, that's still you guys. So I got that tatted on me for life, #LastFam. That was pretty much the logo that was on my merch back then. I'll throw a picture on the screen right now. I still sell that old merch on my Poshmark account, but we don't sell that merch on my website anymore. We got new LastFam merch. After that, I got a Blue's Clues tattoo. There's not a lot of meaning behind this one. Again, I like getting tattoos that are different, that I've never seen anyone have. So that was part of that. But for the main part, it was my childhood. I watched a lot of Blue's Clues when I was younger. It's my favorite TV show when I was a little kid. And yeah, so I got, a nice little Blue's Clues tattoo right there. After that, it was, I think I got the music sign. Music's always been my #1 passion before anything, before YouTube, before social media, whatever. Music's always been my passion. I've been making music since I was in high school, since anyone knew who I was. It's the reason why I moved to LA in the first place. But so yeah, I just got a little music note tattoo, and then after that, I want to say it was either the crab. I guess we don't have to go completely in order because I kind of forget. But let's go here. So after that, it was a crab, and I'm a Cancer. Again, self-explanatory. Not all my tattoos have a lot of deep meaning, and this is honestly probably still one of my favorite tattoos to this day, just because it's very, I don't know, I think it was done really well. It's very colorful. A lot of these tattoos were done by the same person. I'd say 85% of my tattoos were done by the same girl, but she moved to New York, so I no longer, she no longer tattoos me. Unless I go to New York, I'm definitely gonna hit you up. And then after that, it was the elbow tattoo. Which, this was actually kind of funny because I wanted to get my elbow tatted because I want a sleeve, and I knew, I've always heard the elbow hurts, so I wanted to get it out of the way. It's funny because the first tattoos I got were like the painful ones. I got my neck before most of my tattoos. I got my hand and fingers before most of my tattoos. I tried to, get the most painful ones out of the way, just to know how they feel, I guess, because I still have yet to get this hand done. this elbow, etc. To be honest, I probably won't ever get this elbow done because that shit hurt really bad. I almost had a seizure getting this tattoo. But the meaning behind this one is I'm deadly afraid of spiders. Spiders and snakes, huge phobia. So I want to get a spider tattooed on me. You know what I'm saying? Get my fear tattooed on my body. So that's the story behind this one. It's this, you know, it's a black widow. It's a spider web on the elbow. But like I said, the funny story behind this one is I didn't know getting a spider web on your elbow means you're in and out of the system. Like you've been in and out of jail, etc. I had no idea that was like a meaning behind it. It doesn't have to be the meaning, but that's, you know, most of the time people get a spider web on their elbow, that's why. Yeah, that's not why I got it, but turns out that happens to be a meaning. After that, I think it was these. I want to say these again. I can't completely remember. These ones are very faded because they're at the end of my fingers. And these ones, they don't got a lot of meaning to them, but to me, they mean something in a way. I'll explain. So this one, I'm pretty sure it's in this order. Forgive me if I'm mistaken, but it's courage, strength, faith, success, I believe. Unless it's the other way around. I can't really read Japanese. And why I got those is because without courage, you know, if you don't have any courage, if you don't have the strength or the will, and if you don't have faith, you can't be successful. So yeah, that's the meaning behind these ones. And I've always, you know, I've always been one to you know, want to become successful, want to chase my dreams and my goals. It's the reason I moved to LA. It's the reason why I've done everything I've done. You know, I got goals, I got dreams that I've been chasing, and I'm not gonna stop until I'm successful or until I feel like I'm successful. And then after that, wait, back up actually. I think I got my heart on my face before those. I don't quite remember, but I got the heart on the face, and the meaning behind the heart on the face is just self-love. You know, love yourself. I know a lot of people get like broken hearts or hearts on their face, this and that, but mine has meaning. It just means self-love. You know, look in the mirror, see the heart. Just remember to love myself before I love anyone else. And then after that, I think I'm going out of order, but I got the 6 of clubs, which is my birth card. Got my zodiac sign, the Cancer. I got my birth card, my birth flower, my birth year. And then I got another Cancer symbol right here on my finger. Then I got an alien, which it's gonna sound weird, I guess, maybe not, but to me, I feel like I'm different. I feel like I think differently than the average person. I feel like I look at the world different. I just feel different, you know? I feel like an outcast, and that's kind of the reason why I got an alien tattoo. I know it's small, but it just represents being different, I guess, you know? Feeling like an outcast. I almost got outcast on my face, or up here. I still might one day, I don't know. I know a lot of you guys don't want me to get any more face tats. But yeah, so there's the alien tattoo, and then we got the owl. He's holding a clock, and the clock is on my the time I was born, just because I didn't know what else time to put it on. I could have put it on like 4:20 or some stupid shit, but the clock goes to the time I was born, 5 p.m. and the owl represents being basically nocturnal. I don't sleep a lot. Maybe it's because I have insomnia or really bad anxiety, but yeah, I got the owl just to represent the fact that I don't sleep a lot, you know, and I you know, I believe that your body is a canvas. You only live once, and people could take that different ways, as in you only live once. Why fuck up your body? It's gonna look bad when you're old, whatever. I don't look at it that way. I look at it as you only live once, you could die tomorrow. So yeah, and I treat my body as a canvas, art, you know. I'm an artist, I love art, and yeah, let's keep moving on. We got the trust no one tattoo. We got the hand shaking the snake, or shaking hands with the snake. That one pretty much speaks for itself. I feel like I put it in a really good spot too, because it kind of even looks like they're shaking, you know? Maybe not, but got the trust no one, because I don't fuck with snakes, and I don't fuck with fake people. So then moving on, we got this little YouTube one right here, which I never filled in. I got that when I hit 1 million subscribers. Both these platforms mean a lot to me, because you guys have done, you know, a lot for me. And YouTube has too, even though it's a love and hate relationship, YouTube, but still, I got the YouTube tat. I never colored it in because I wanted, you know, I didn't want to just color it in red, like I colored this one in green, because the logo is red. I want to do something different, and I don't know, I just haven't got around to it. But I got the YouTube right there, and then back here, I never really get to see this tattoo, but it's one of my favorites, is the mushrooms, the shrooms per se, coming out of the crystals with the eye at the top. And yeah, this one has a lot of meaning compared to most of my tattoos. I've done a story time on this, but to make it short, I had a really bad shroom trip when I was younger, and it changed my life. It opened my eyes and made me see the world differently. So that's why I got the shrooms with the eye. If you want to go see that video, I believe it's still up on my channel. Might be a Q&A. I don't really remember what I titled that video. That will more explain this tattoo for you guys. And then I got, back here, I got AAY, which is my initials, Adym Alexander Yorba. For those that don't know my real name, the name on my birth certificate, my name actually isn't Rico. That's just, it's a nickname I've had since high school, and I stuck with it when I started social media. So I prefer Rico. I prefer you guys don't call me Adym. I definitely like Rico better. But I do got my initials back here, AAY. And the reason I have them like dripping or melting, whatever, is because it's kind of like me turning into Lil Drip, which is my stage name for my music. So that's why I have that. And I got the music notes coming off of it, which just kind of ties in. And I got the Beaver back here. This is my newest tattoo I got. I think I'm gonna start finally tatting this arm. It's the second tattoo I have on this arm, and it's a beaver because, well, you know, most people have a teddy bear or a doll or whatever it might be when you're a baby or when you're a toddler. I had a stuffed animal beaver. So yeah, decided to, you know, throw that on my arm. And the beaver is not eating wood, he's eating a marijuana branch, because that had a big toll on my life, as a lot of you guys probably know. I don't smoke anymore, which also a lot of you guys probably know that. I did a video on that while I was in the hospital. But yeah, so the beaver is eating a weed branch. It's yeah. So there's that, and somewhere right here I got one tattoo on my chest. Per sempre Giovanni. I'm really bad at speaking Italian. Although I'm like 75% Italian, I don't speak it very well. Which just means forever young. You know, I feel like I'm a kid, I feel like I don't age, and I feel like I'll always be a kid, no matter what age I am. So I got that one, forever young. And then I also have this one right here, which you guys probably don't see a lot of because of either shirts, sweatshirts, chains, whatever. It simply says longevity, which speaks for itself, but for those that don't know the definition of longevity, it means basically just long life, long lasting, etc. Pretty self-explanatory, so. And last but not least, I have a tat on my forehead that some of you guys might not know because I wear a hat a lot of the time. But I have a tattoo on my forehead that says positivity. Two reasons why I got, well, three maybe. For one, I love the look of face tats. It says positivity because when I look in the mirror, I can remember to stay positive, because positivity is key. If you have a bad attitude, if you're negative, you're never gonna accomplish anything in life. So stay positive. And also I got the heart, I got positivity. Two tattoos that I don't think my mom could get mad about. You know, they might be on my face, but it's not like I have a fat 6'9" on my face, or I don't know, something bad, you know, something negative, something that people might frown upon. Instead, I got a heart and the word positivity. It ain't that bad. They might be face tats, but I don't think they're bad face tats. I know some people might hate them regardless, but yeah. So with that said, there's one more, and you guys don't know about this one, but it's right here. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, smash a like, hit the subscribe button. If you're new, click the bell next to the subscribe button, get notified when I upload a new video. I love you guys, stay amazing, and I will see you guys next time with a new video.